Welcome, ladies and gents, to Phokeng, where we might be Phoking it up before the mighty sundown here today in the Super 8 Cup final. But before we get into this one, we do, of course, have some games to catch up on, as well as a little bit of news. Right, ladies and gents, we're going to do our news and our catch-up in one go, because they both pertain to each other. So, first of all, we picked up a nice, comfortable 1-0 victory in our game against Maritzburg United, in fact. That was thanks to a Samir Nerkovic 22nd minute goal, and this was a rather simple game in the end. As you can see, though, we have a rather congested fixture list. We played on the 23rd, 25th, 27th, and today's game is on the 1st of October, so very action-packed time right now. We then went to TS Galaxy, and as you can see, we lost 2-0. We had an awful performance out of our goalkeeper with a 6.3, and a bunch of other players played absolutely terrible as well. But a little bit of news about this one. I, of course, had to go at the lads for it, and guess who went running off to the media? Yes, Attila the Kun decided to run off to the media, tell them that I was furious, and yeah, not happy with him for that one. Then we get to the last one, which is against Chipper United, and which, as you can see, it finished 2-1. This was a hard-fought game. Their manager wasn't very pleased. In fact, he said we shouldn't have won this. He said we shouldn't have got that last goal. We was lucky. You didn't deserve it. We did. We was the better team for the most part of this one. As you can see, it was a close game, but I would argue we was narrowly better than them. We hit the crossbar twice, by the way, through Dolly in the first half, just to give you a little bit of context. So, Manyama scored one on the 17th minute, they scored on the 22nd, then we stole it, according to their manager at least, on the 89th. Also in this one is the Golden Arrows manager. He was hanging around for that match. He, of course, is not Bob Barker, but in fact Steve Barker. I had a little look at his first name, and well, he was here to have a little look at one of our players. Now, look at our entire team. Who would you think in our team they would be coming to look at? Doobie was the guy he came to look at. Out of all them great players in our team, he wanted to look at one of our backup centre-backs who is only like 2.5 star rated. Yes, 2.5 star rated Austin Doobie. 29 years of age, he's past it, he's on £2 a week. I don't know why he wants him, but when we get to the next transfer window, providing we don't have something that badly affects our ability to bring in players, like the 9 foot, I was going to say, 6'5" plus model, then he can go. But without further ado, it is of course time to crack on with today's game. And so we finally made our way into the dressing room, and as you can see, it's a perfect pitch condition here today. Please do not go to Google Maps and try and corroborate that, because it will not happen. You'll have a little look at the pitch and you'll think, how on earth can this pitch ever be in perfect condition? Anyways, 44,732 tickets have been sold from a 44,732 capacity, so it's a sold out capacity here today for Kaizer Chiefs versus the Sundowns in the South African Super 8 Cup final here on Saturday the 1st of October 2022 at 8 o'clock at night. It's a gusty 16 degreesy. Opposition instructions, we are going to do that. As you can see, I've dropped it down to a balanced mentality. They're suggesting I go even further and go to a cautious. So you know what? We'll go down to a cautious mentality. We can always bump it up if needed. I think a balanced is probably where we'll end up settling, but if our assistant thinks we need to drop it all the way down, we'll give that a go. We'll give it a go. It's fine. So our team for today is our full strength lineup. Yes, I rested them between games and managed to get everyone onto the pitch. So we've got Attila the Con, a back line of Halanti, Combo Meal, Mafoho and Frosler. In central defensive mid, of course, is Blom with Alexander and Biliat in front. Butsack on the right hand side, Dolly on the left, and Nerkovic in between. Our bench consists of Peterson, McFalele, Mabiliso, Bacchus, Zuma, Manyama, and Ranty. But enough from me. Let's crack on with this. Let's get on inside. As you can see, tactically it hasn't gone down the greatest, but it should be all good. Now, we had a game, I believe, 3, maybe 4 days before this one. I want to say it was 4 days. I think their last game was 2 days before. 2 days. So, as you can see, they've got 6 changes to their lineup. I'm not sure if that's 6 changes that make them better or 6 changes that make them worse. I don't know if they tried a 50-50 split. We get half of their good players, the other team gets half of their good players. Anyway, they lost their game 2-1, and I feel like they've saved the best for us. I feel like that's probably going to be the case. I don't know South African football. If you know South African football, you'll know if they've picked the better players. But we are, you know what? No, assertively, I think you can pick up where you left off in the last match. No. Go out there and enjoy yourselves. I expect you to come back with the trophy. Come back with this trophy, lads. Okay, a couple of players have liked that, but for the most part, they have not. So, as you can see, we've got one lost blip in our last 5 games. That, of course, was that disappointing loss to, like, third from bottom Galaxy. They are on a bit of a poor run as well. 2 wins, a loss, a win, and a loss. Hopefully, we can add a third loss to that. But right now, we're heading out to pitch side. And we've got an early start to this one. Just over 2 minutes in, we're going to have ourselves a highlight. A lot of yellow and white. It's split pretty 50-50 by the looks of it, according to this crowd. And, well, they are going to break through our defence first of all. Well, no balanced, that is for sure. So, we're going attacking. We're skipping straight up to attacking. We are, of course, going to demand more, as we've gone a goal down 3 minutes into this match. Not what you like to see. Not what we want to see at all. That is dismal. That is a very dismal start to this game. 1 shot, 1 goal, 3 minutes in, and they also have the attack here. So, what can they do? Edge of the area? Oh, come on. Phokeng. Phokeng. What are you doing, my friend? Come on, Attila. Save us, please. Attila, we need you to save this. I beg of you. Jali, to step up. 2-0. 10 minutes in. 2-0 down. It's an uphill struggle. It's going to be an uphill struggle. Lads. What are you playing at? What are you playing at? I'm going to have a Fergie hairdryer moment. The way this one's going. 2 shots, 2 goals, 2-0 up. And now, a free kick. All the pressure is on us. And look at our wall. What a weird wall. Little and large. Because, ladies and gents, they've just gone and poked in another one. Not sure what I'm feeling right now. This is rather embarrassing. Very embarrassing indeed. Sereno whips it in, no post. Attila somehow manages to get to it, but they just poke it in the opposite side. So, Madiba going to play it up. I guess we're going to have to go very attacking at this point. Very attacking. 20 minutes in. 3-0 down. Cup final. This is an embarrassing one. So, it's ball over to this left-hand side where Marina is going to play it back to Jali. Jali is going to play it back inside. It's now a ball over the top. Please don't make it 4 already. Please, I beg you. Have mercy on the Sundown. Have some mercy, please. Attila's on a 6-4 right now. Our attacking line, not doing so bad. Shame we can't get the ball to them, but let's try and just pull 1, maybe 2 back before the half. We've got 25 minutes to work with. I know I'm asking a lot. Honestly, right now it looks like we're going to concede about 8 goals. But if we can pull 1 or 2 back before the half, this might be possible to pull back. Might. Starting with this one. Back post. Butt sack. Can't keep his head down. He can't keep it down. Definitely going to be a hairdryer moment, ladies and gents. Definitely going to be a hairdryer moment. And again, we are going to demand more. We're going to demand more. Again, you've been awful. Absolutely terrible. 5 minutes from time. As you can see, by the way, been a pretty 50-50 game, according to the statistics. Not in the reflection of how it's been going, though. Those statistics look pretty good on us, considering how we've been playing. Our passing is feels dismal. It feels dismal. It's just dismal across the board. It's looking great. So, we're going to throw the water ball. You've been terrible. Sort it out. You're demotivated, are you? Well, you know what? You guys who are demotivated can get off the pitch. So who else was upset by that one? We had dressing room. So Biliat, Alexander, and Nerkovic. Okay, Biliat and Alexander. You're lucky. You're lucky I can't really do a whole lot except this. So swap them round. In fact, Bacchus, would you be better off? Who would be better? Yeah, you and Blom swap round. Do that. You come on for Alexander. Got all three of you off. You don't want to play? Fine. Get off the pitch. You aren't annoyed by the fact we're 3-0 down 16 minutes in. You just don't have the passion. So, Halanti, going to throw it in, finds Bacchus. Bacchus is going to go inside to Blom. By the way, there was someone on a 6-2. I'm guessing that's Motesolo, who's now on a 6-3. Blom is also on a 6-3, and the rest of the team, not so bad. 6-3 from our goalkeeper as well, of course. But Ranty, going to pull it back to Halanti. Halanti and Ranty with the 1-2. It's a ball into Butsack, who again wastes yet another effort. I apologise. I apologise for this performance. It's awful. It really is awful. There's no other way of describing the way our team is playing in this game. We finally get our full team back. They're coming off a loss 2 days ago. And now they're just dismantling us. So, Blom, trying to build from the back, plays it down the wing to Butsack. He goes back to Motesolo. He's going to hold it inside, almost just ran off the pitch with the ball. Motesolo goes back to him. If that had gone out, I would not have been amused. Butsack inside to Blom, finds Ranty. Ranty back to Blom now. Blom back all the way to Motesolo. This is rather slow build-up for a team that is 3-0 down with half an hour to go. So, Dolly inside to Bacchus. Bacchus finds Halanti. Dolly, yes, come on Dolly, make the run Dolly. Now, get past your man, maybe get a good cross in. Back post, Butsack, will he waste this? Yes, he does, of course. It's a hat trick of wasted opportunities, ladies and gentlemen, by Butsack, who somehow has found himself with a 6.8 rating. How? How? I don't know. Oosa. It's just a game. Oosa. Nice inception, Blom. But can we do anything with it? Gets it up to Ranty. Ranty gets past his man, but it's an awful touch yet again. And we've given possession away, but they're going to kick it back to us. Feel a little bit bad for us. Give us the ball straight back. Can we use it though? Blom. Back to Motesolo on the halfway line. He's going to go all the way back to Attila the Kun. And you know what? We don't know how this one's going to go, but we still need goals regardless. So, who can play striker? Alongside Ranty, I'm not going to take Ranty off, obviously. Manyama can move up into an attacking spot. Manyama's not on the pitch, though. That is an issue. That's a slight issue with that plan. Who can play? We can't really go much more attacking. That's a problem. There's a problem. I guess. Can you go? Right, you're wing backs. So we can push you on a bit. We can make you go like that. Frostler maybe drop inside there. But we can't do a whole lot more to get attacking. We really cannot do a whole lot more to go attacking. Which is a bit sucky. A little bit sucky. Little sucky. So, combo meal goes back up to Bacchus now. Bacchus to Frostler. Frostler finds Halanti. Halanti nods it down for Dolly. Can Dolly get past his man this time? The better question is, can his great cross that ends up on Butsack actually end up in the back of the net? Or will Butsack waste yet another one? It's the ball back to Halanti. Back post Butsack yet again. Finally, Butsack has found the net, ladies and gents, here on the 67th, basically 68th minute. It's going to be rounded up. It only took him about 50 attempts. And yes, we are going to proceed with that change regardless of the goal. because we need 2 more. We need 2 more. And as you can see, they haven't even been that prolific in front of goal. 5 out of 10 on target. It's just we've been absolutely terrible. Attila on a 6-2. I don't know what's going on with him. This game in the Galaxy game, he's just not been there. It's like we've got no goalkeeper. It's ridiculous. Maybe we'll look for a new goalkeeper during the next window. Like I said, depending, of course, on what our restrictions are, we might not even be able to go and look for a goalkeeper. But right now, they are in possession, and they might be getting themselves a 4th goal here on the 77th, almost 78th minute. It's a ball through, straight through the heart of our defence. Surely he was offside. He hit the post anyway. I was going to say, he was a mile offside. Goal kick, but got another highlight. Halante throws it into Bacchus. Fine, Dolly. Dolly shot to Halante. Halante can get a good cross in. Buttsack, another opportunity. Straight at the goalkeeper. A game of wasted opportunities. And easily given opportunities. Like I said. Tiller in goal. Not quite been there today. Our defence hasn't quite been there today. Now our offence has just been putting it straight at the goalkeeper. Look at that. Just crossed it straight into his arms. Gave him the ball back. And we've just been rather wasteful. So, it's a ball played out. Mafbella is going to play it up. Now, Buttsack, please. And now Buttsack is going to get himself sent off. Good job, Buttsack. Good job, Buttsack. You absolute Buttsack. You are literally living up to your name right now. Also, how did I unpause that? We are going for the fighter tactic. The jet fighter. 10-man jet fighter. Let's do this. Staying attacking. 8 minutes left. 2 goals still needed. Probably going to go 4 or 5 now. But we've got to do it. We've just got to do it. There's no point. It's a cup final. We're down by 2. We've got less than 10 minutes remaining. We've just got to carry on pushing forward and praying. I don't know why our assistant is suggesting we go very defensive. That's just silly. Really is silly. But, as you can see, Sundial managed to pick up the win here in the end. And they are your Super 8 champions. But we are heading away from home. I'm not going to spoil where we are going in the next one, but we definitely won't be in South Africa as we head away on our African Champions League travels. But I thank you all for joining us in this one. Sorry it was such a dismal performance from the team, but hopefully you still enjoyed me getting frustrated, and hopefully you'll have yourselves a lovely night. So I thank you all for joining us. Goodbye.